This is exactly how free use is supposed to be used. Like, he woke up, yeah, I'm just done paying for stuff. Actually, I'm done paying for stuff, and how far can I take it? 10 out of 10, peak example of free use, bro. I like this right here, bro. Welcome back to the Stanley channel, man. Today is gonna be me, it's gonna be chat, and we are reacting to a video from the one and only the homie Paint Fact: how to eat unlimited food for free forever legally. Actually, perfect time for Yo-Yo to pull up. Actually, a fantastic time for Yo-Yo to pull up. Yo-Yo, this video is dedicated to you, my boy.
So when I tell you I'm gonna teach you how to eat unlimited food for free forever, you probably think it's a clickbait, and you think I'm one of those fake gurus.
My brain take already, I feel like he's gonna tell me to go to mad stores, sign up for whatever they got, and tell every day, like he's gonna give me 365 days worth of stores to say it's my birthday, and then they'll give me free food. That's my guess. That's my guess.
Teaching you how to be a millionaires, but I'm not. What I'm about to give you is knowledge. The kind of knowledge that fills your stomach when your wallet is dying. At this exact moment, I'm eating a massive double cheeseburger while making this video with $1.46 in my bank account. Now listen carefully. Some people turn this kind of info into a paid course. They sell it. They call it survival hacking or urban abundance. I'm not that kind of guy. I love sharing, especially when it tastes like melted cheese and quiet victory. One day, I was super hungry and broke. So I asked myself one question. What's the opposite of starving? My brain said brunch. So I Googled how to eat for free, legally, without becoming a monk. I found a blog written by a guy named Marv. Marv said he hadn't bought food since 2008. He didn't look homeless. He looked wise. He had rules. Never eat at the same place twice in a week. Always carry a tote bag. Blend in. Smile. Walk like you belong. I thought, this man is either a prophet or a psychopath.
I'm not gonna lie, that's with a lot of things though. You would be surprised where you could get into by walking confidently and pretending that you're supposed to be there. I don't know about the tote bag, that's new info, but walking confidently, pretending like you're supposed to be, nobody's stopping this right here. Look, if I'm somebody, bro, and I'm walking like this, you're not stopping me. Y'all didn't even get a chance to even acknowledge what I just did. Look. You feel what I'm saying? No matter what you do, bro, if you do that right there, straight face, dead eyes, don't look around, don't look to see where you're going, just make the assumption that you know where you're going, you're gonna be straight, you can walk it anywhere, gang.
Either way, I followed him. Day one, I crashed a university's cultural diversity day. There was couscous, sushi, a mystery meat labeled authentic.
Whoa.
I pretended to be in the anthropology department. No one questioned it. Day two, I hit up an open gallery, modern art, free wine, cheese cubes on sticks. I said things like, this piece speaks to the transience of ego. It didn't. It was a triangle. Day three, startup incubator, young dudes with vests, pitches about apps that make other apps, free sliders, free sparkling water in cans that looked like deodorant. Day four, real estate open house. I walked in like I was about to drop.
Real estate open house is gay. I don't know if you guys ever been to a real estate open house or like something of those natures. Mad food, mad drinks, mad snacks, chills, drinks, wattles, everything in between, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Up 2.5 million
That's
euros.
Knowledge.
I took a brochure, a selfie, and 3 mini quiches.
Knowledge.
Day five, I attended a funeral for a man I didn't know. There were sandwiches. Someone cried on my shoulder. I cried too. I didn't know why. That's when it hit me. This was no longer about survival. This was performance art. The level up.
What camera do I use? Oh, y'all want to know what camera I use because I'm doing this joint right here? Y'all want to know what camera I use because I'm doing this joint right here? Damn. I would tell y'all, I really would, but it's just like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, damn, you feel what I'm saying? This is actually a one-of-one, and the person who gave it to me, he's dead. He's dead. Yeah, he told me though. I think his last wish was something like, yo, keep this camera on the low. I really want to tell y'all, bruh. But it was his dying wish. It was his dying wish, bro. You can't have it. It's my camera. You thought I was just gonna give you game? You thought I was just gonna tell you what you wanted to know? Crazy about this. This is my life. This is my life we talking about. You think I'm giving away knowledge because you want to know what the camera is? You gonna have to die. You gonna have to die for this. Sorry about that. I got carried away. Yeah. Hope you. I'm glad you guys. I'm glad you guys like the camera though. And let's get back to the video. Let's just.
I got organized. I made a calendar, color-coded. Monday, art openings. Tuesday, university lectures. Wednesday, brand activations. Thursday, networking events. Friday, family dinner at my mom's. I stopped going to supermarkets. I stopped cooking. I stopped paying for anything. I developed a persona, sleek jacket, canvas bag, notebook. I looked like I might be someone important. Nobody asked for proof.
How'd you know,
Sometimes I faked phone calls.
Yeah, let's circle back after the UX demo.
Nobody knew what it meant. That made it sound legit. I became a myth. To some, I was a food blogger. To others, an art critic. To the truly naive, a venture capitalist. I started eating better than when I had a job. Smoked salmon, beetroot hummus, mini eclairs. I wasn't just surviving.
I'm down for this. I really am down for this. My problem is though, is the time that takes. Because every event, you gotta imagine, the event 20 miles away, 10 miles away, 48 miles away. That's really where it gets me. I'm not gonna lie. That's where it's like, I would do this if I could guarantee every event was like 5 minutes away.
I was grazing through capitalism's blind spots. The fall, then I made a mistake. I went back to the same co-working space 3 times in 1 week. The receptionist tilted her head. She said, "What company are you with?" I panicked. I said, "Synergize Quantum." Not a real company, but it sounded like one. She Googled it. Nothing. She looked at me like I had kicked her childhood. I left. Fast. Act 4, the revelation. I lay low. Ate instant noodles for 2 days.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, this channel's funny. Like, these are actually real lives that is getting out of me. This is a good channel. I ain't gonna lie.
Contemplated my life. Marv sent me an email. "You've reached the threshold. It's time to evolve." I didn't know what that meant. Then I found it. Tech demo nights, founders, free beer, people who talked like LinkedIn posts. And the best part? Everyone was faking something. I fit in perfectly. I just needed one thing, a pitch, so I made one. The meta hack. I created a fake startup. Gastro Nomad. Tagline. Disrupting hunger with presence. I wrote a fake mission statement. Revolutionizing access to nourishment through intentional spontaneity. Nobody understood it. That made it powerful. I made slides with graphs.
Nobody understood it. That made it powerful. Like, this is funny. This
pointed up. I pitched at a demo night. They clapped. They asked for my deck. Someone gave me a card with the words, "Angel Investor." I didn't ask which kind of angel. 2 weeks later, I got funding. Not millions, just enough to keep doing what I was already doing, but now with a name badge. The return. I started speaking at conferences. They introduced me as the man who hacked modern consumption. I just told them how I faked my way into hors d'oeuvres. They called it disruptive. I called it dinner. Now I get paid to eat free food. Sometimes they film me. Sometimes they quote me.
All of this because he had $1.68 in his account and he was hungry is insane, bro. You are nothing short of a supervillain. And I want you to understand, this is exactly how free use is supposed to be used. Like, he woke up, yeah, I'm just done paying for stuff. Actually, I'm done paying for stuff, and how far can I take it? 10 out of 10, peak example of free use, bro. I like this right here, bro.
This is the new currency. I don't know what it means, but it sounds cool on TikTok. I sit at a rooftop mixer, sipping overpriced mocktails. A waiter offers me truffle mac and cheese. I nod like I invented mac and cheese. People started calling me a genius. Some called me a parasite. My mom said I should get a real job. I told her this was a job. She said, "Then why do you still eat at my house on Fridays?" I told her, "Because your lasagna is technically free." But here's something I didn't expect. The more I ate for free, the better it tasted. Not just the food, the moment. The small thrill of walking into a room you were never invited to and leaving full. Every slider became a trophy. Every canapé, a silent applause. I started to enjoy not just the meal, but the game behind it. It wasn't just eating, it was art, a lifestyle, a quiet rebellion. People think free food has no value. They're wrong.
You said no
it has more. Because I earned it differently, with awareness, charm, and sometimes just showing up like I belonged. And that's the secret. Not pretending to be rich, not stealing, not begging, just knowing where to stand and when to smile. I never stopped eating for free. I just stopped feeling guilty about it. Because in a world where waste is everywhere, being smart enough to live on leftovers is not shameful. It's sustainable. It's beautiful. And sometimes it's delicious.
This channel's fantastic. I'm not gonna lie. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe down below. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. Eat for free. Peace.